as the title is, I had a I had an extremely realistic dream. It was me at a Academy Award show. Maybe I dreamt this because I watched some before, but I was at the Academy Award show. I was sitting on a table with my whole family, with stars, big stars such as Christopher Nolan and I don't know why, but Jennifer Lopez. I mean, she's beautiful, but that was random. At this table, I thought I saw actually Christopher Nolan right in front of me, but it turned out it was some other famous guy. I don't know who is, but the weird thing is, I could see his whole face, but I don't know who he is at all. So that was extremely weird, but yeah. And I won an award for Best Actor in a movie, I think, or a series, I'm not sure. But it was so real, bro. And it was so real, it was so amazing. So when I woke up, I was like, oh fuck. You're like, oh dude, it wasn't real. It wasn't like reality. But the feeling, I felt every emotion that I would feel if that was reality. And holy shit, dude. It felt so, I mean, it's maybe it's a pointless topic for some of you, but I just need to get it out. Really, it was amazing. And that also comes with my dream of everybody has said this, everybody has like said this in front of a camera, and it's not an uncommon thing to say, but I think we all can agree that we once before have had that dream of becoming an actor. But it's a lot of work, and it's some people want the fame, the attention. Some people don't really know how. They think it's an easy job, but it's not. And some people wish to be part of some movies and be part of some sort of art, because it is art, making movies, making entertainment in that sort of area. And I've done 2 series, 2 movies, and 2 commercials. The 2 commercials is out, and the 4 other things aren't out yet, so I can't say anything. And let me get this clear also. I was an extra for those. I didn't have a big role at all. I mean, maybe one of the movies and commercial and one series, I was a bit more upfront than a lot of extras usually are, and amazing experience, and it's amazing feeling, and it's super cool, but it isn't even close to having like a small role. And I really want to continue doing that, and I really want to become great, because every time, this is like every single time I watch June Part 2, I thought it was an amazing movie. Every time I see that, I imagine myself being in that movie. And that happens in a lot of other amazing movies, because I'm not the only one that does this. I mean, it's somewhat a part of the beauty of a good movie. It makes you almost think that you are in it. But the only thing I can think about is, what if I was a part of something like that? What if I had some sort of contribution to that extent of a movie or series, or yeah. And the times where I have been an extra, it's extremely tiring. It's very long hours. You almost do it for a whole day, and probably like 5 seconds of those 13 hours are gonna get used. And I mean, I'm explaining this like I am some sort of a very experienced guy, but I'm not, but I'm just telling you from my perspective and thoughts behind it. But I really enjoyed, and I was very lucky to get the first one. We had somewhat a much bigger responsibility, and they were expecting a lot from. We were only a group, and it was and is a pretty big movie, but they were expecting a lot, in that way that it's only us and you need to do this and this and this. We are only going to focus on you. It's no, like, we're not extras in the background. It was two shooting days that was only focusing on that group. So I was very, very fortunate to be one of those guys in that group, and it was a pretty big production. And when it's often a pretty big production, it's a lot of like sceneries. Like, if you're in a desert, they will maybe be in a desert, and or you will have like an extreme scenery where it's easier to kind of be a character. And that was very cool, to really like play those characters that we were supposed to be. And it's like being a kid, man. It was so relieving. It was stressful because we were asked to do this and this and this and this, and you couldn't mess it up. We had a short time span because of this and this and that, and due to also money. So also we were a tiny group, but it wasn't like there were a bunch of other times where there were different people, different shooting days, but that had even more responsibility than we had as extras. So we weren't like a big deal as extras or anything. It was just, yeah, it was bigger than a normal type of extra thing. So it was great, and that's like one of the best days of my life, or the two best days of my life. It was very tough, even though it was very tough due to the hours, filming at night. I'm sure it's okay to say that, but yeah, at night. So it was extremely tough. I was completely destroyed when I got home from the shooting days, but I was extremely proud of myself. Holy, it was insane. Like, and like for the next week, I had like this extreme energy, and I just wanted to do more and more and more. And I was talking to my mom about this all the time, and she was eventually getting a bit tired of hearing me like, oh, I really want to become an actor, I really want to, blah, blah, blah. So, but the fact is, I was very fortunate to get that extra role, and I did apply for that certain movie a bunch of times for different things. But eventually, I got the part for that one, an extra, as an extra. But it's incredible. It's amazing and very cool to know that when this comes out, that I can say that I didn't do extremely a lot of contribution, but I did some sort of contribution, and that's the very cool thing about the film industry, is that every single person, there are persons that are more important, of course, but everybody relies on everybody. So everybody has to be on their A game, and everybody expects everybody to be on their A game. So there's a lot of trust, there's a lot of, yeah. And yeah, it creates a very big focus, and a pretty good teamwork feeling, because you have to work as a very a good chemistry team to get some things done, or it can be a disaster. So yeah. And even though I didn't get the biggest role, or the guys I was with, but you feel so important, like Jesus. You feel seen. You feel like your life has meaning. No, that sounds depressing, but you know what I mean. And you really feel like you're needed. So yeah, that was amazing. And not only that, every time that I have done some sort of thing like this, you meet extremely nice people, amazing people. I've gotten friends from this, and it's so cool meeting so other cool people with similar or just the same plans and dreams as you. So it was extremely cool to meet those people. And yeah, I just really need to get it out, because I still have a big drive to do something like this. And that's one of the reasons why I wasn't that happy in February, is because I missed the deadline to apply for a acting school, which is a pretty big acting school. And if you get in that acting school type of thing, school and theater, you get a very much bigger chance of I wouldn't say being successful, but it really it's hard and it's tough to be in that school, so you get a lot of attention. But I didn't, and it wasn't a guarantee at all that I was getting into that. I think there's 10 out of over 1,000 that gets into school every year. So I have to wait and apply next year or next autumn. I don't know. But as long as I am not fully studying, I'm gonna try my best, really. But it's tough, it's difficult. You have to do a lot yourself. We don't always have, and when I say we, I don't know, but you don't have an agent or whatever it's called, and I think agent, yeah. And it's you have to, now I'm on Facebook groups, and now I'm talking acting in my country. I would love to do internationally, but I think you have to start with your own country first. And yeah, it's weird. So I done Facebook groups. They send out things, or I just search up things at the internet every single day, and I start applying and stuff. And I should actually apply for more casting bureaus, if that's what it called, but I'm not sure what is the best or what I should do. So there's that, and it's a bit weird. I have a little brother that does kind of headshots, so he's very tiny, but he's a very smart guy. So yeah, he has done some headshots for me, and amazing. And I still need to get some better pictures, but yeah. And that also when it comes to like, not all, you can be a great actor, you can do amazing and still not get the part because you don't look like, or you don't fit the description they're looking for. And as a guy like me who train and eat extremely, I am getting a bit unsure about, you know, getting big, because that's a big wish of mine, you know, getting very muscular. But can that ruin the chances of doing acting, you know? And it got me a little bit worried because my mom has said it, if you get too big, how are you gonna play this part and this part if you're too huge? So that's definitely a bit of a worrying thing. So yeah, but I'm trying my best, I really am. I definitely can do more. So I can't say I can't lie and say that I'm doing 100% and doing everything I can, because I am not. And I also don't have the best of time, but you know, I have a good job where I can ask for shifts, and it's very like moving. It's a bit easier to do stuff and plan things with the job I have. So but when it's like bad timing, because I don't see any jobs, extra jobs I can do, or role jobs. Then I apply for work shifts, and then suddenly there is open doors for some extra work, and you already have like work shift applied, and it's too late, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, but I'm doing my best, you know. I am one person out of like a crazy amount, we're talking millions of people trying to become a successful actor, and there's millions of more talented actors and people like than me. So I definitely have a long way to go. I know that it comes with a lot of luck, but your luck tends to get bigger the more work you put into it. So, you know, I can't just complain. And so yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of people doing the same as me, and maybe when I look back at this video and I am not an actor, I can say, okay, I was one of them, really wanting to do it. But at least when I look back at this, I can say, at least I tried to some extent, and I'm gonna try a lot harder and a lot tougher to do what I can to, you know, increase my luck. And yeah, I most definitely will make another video about this, just because it's not a big part of my life, but it's something that is running through my head every time and every day, and that's one of the reasons why I do this, talk about stuff that is running through my head. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So I've just eaten a whole packet of fiskepinner, which is in English fish sticks. They're like this big, this big or something, and yeah, amazing. I went pretty hard on the chest workout today. I feel some pain here. Luckily, the next chest day will be Monday, and then I will see if the sort of pain is still here. It's not fun to be somewhat injured. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but when I am inactive or I just don't move the chest too much, it becomes worse. So yeah, dude. Yeah. Ketchup, huge game changer when you eat fish sticks. But yeah, I'm maybe going to play some football with my friends after this video. Not sure. I'm in the group chat, or the group is all talk, no walk, you know. So it won't be that easy. But yeah, now it's getting a bit long, so I will try to end it here. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. Wish you the best. Be kind. Do your best. Do everything you can to achieve the goals you want to have, but in a moral and ethical way, I guess. So yeah. Have a nice day, or hope you had a nice day. Goodbye.